everybody, it's Miss Richard, and I've been mysteriously and magically turned into a puppet. But you know, being a puppet isn't all bad because you see this crutch over here? I was on crutches, but now I'm a puppet, so I don't have any feet. All right, anyway, moving on, we're going to be doing Monday's DLR. I'm going to show you give you an example for each section so you know how to do your homework for the entire week. All right, I'm going to move my puppet face over here so you can see. All right, the first section, it says write the meaning of the Greek or Latin root and give an example. So the first one is odd. I'm going to start out by writing an example of a word using that root. So the first word that comes to mind is audio. And then I'm going to write the meaning of what that is, and it's also the meaning of the root. It means hearing or sound. That's how you do that section for each one. You have the Latin root, you give an example, you write what it means. Easy. All right, I'm going to move my puppet face all the way up here now. All right, the next section, it says use your knowledge of Greek or Latin roots to write the meaning of the words. So I'm going to read this entire paragraph so I can find what words I'm looking for. All right, it says Galileo was an Italian scientist from the 1500s. Even though people at the time believed the Earth is at the center of our solar system, there's one right there, solar, Galileo correctly believed that the sun is at its center. During his lifetime, Galileo invented the telescope and the thermometer. All right, so you can see there's 3 underlined words, and here what I need to do is I need to write the meaning of the word for each one of them. So actually, this first one, solar, kind of gives you some context clues later in the sentence where it says right here, the sun is at its center. Solar is literally having to do with the sun. Easy. All right, so then you're going to do the next 2, which is telescope and thermometer. You need to write the meaning of that word that has a Greek or Latin root. Awesome. All right, next section's in the middle here. Please do not forget this section. It is editing the sentence. There's lots of errors and mistakes throughout this sentence. I'm going to double click and do the first one for you, which the DLR homework people maker things, they always forget this first one, and that's to capitalize at the beginning of the sentence. So I'm going to capitalize did, and you need to finish the rest of the sentence making all those corrections. All right, next section. Easy. Add a suffix that means ending to change the adjective to an adverb. So a describing word to a describing word that describes a verb. So we have merry. Now that means being happy. Now if I was describing a verb, I would use merrily or an adverb. So an easy sentence that uses the adverb is a song we should all know. I'm going to attempt to type it here. Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Can't see that's a steam. Nope. Stream. And here it comes. What's the word? Merrily. Nope. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Ooh, getting really low here. Merrily. Life is but a dream. I don't think you thought you were getting a song out of this, but there it goes. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. I used that word in a sentence. So I've done that entire section for you. You're welcome. But on the next one, you're going to have to do that on your own. All right, next section. Which is the correct word? Number 1. So it's a multiple choice. Number 1. On the job site, the 2 blank tools have been put away. So there's multiple carpenters here, and they have ownership over the tools. So for the A, if you were to use A here, that would be only if there was multiple carpenters. It just said, there are 2 carpenters. But it goes on, it says more than that, so it can't be A. B, carpenters, that is if it is the carpenter's tool or the carpenter's house, but there's more than 1 carpenter, so it can't be that one. It definitely wouldn't be guys. That's not specific enough. Because it gives us the context clues of job site and tool, so it's more than that. So it's got to be C, that is the plural form of carpenters, and they have ownership of the tools. So I'm going to put this little red circle over the choice of C, showing that I picked that one. Easy. So you do number 2 on your own. Again, move the circle to the correct choice to pick the correct word. All right, we're doing awesome. Last section, it says complete the adjectives chart. So we got 4 rows here that you need to fill out. There's 1 answer already given in each row. So the columns say adjective. This middle column is comparative. That means you're comparing 2 or more things. We've done that before. And then superlative is the best or the most or the biggest version of that word. So I'm going to do the first row for you. So lonelier is the comparative because you're comparing maybe 2 or more people and their level of loneliness. So, for example, Sally is lonelier than Bob. So it's comparing Sally's loneliness to Bob's loneliness. But let's go to the superlative form of that. If she is the most lonely, we could say she is the loneliest girl in the school, for example. That is the biggest form of that word. And then the last one, section over here, it's the kind of the root form, it's the adjective, just the base word, lonely. So your job is to finish these 3 rows. We got the word peaceful, more aggressive, and blissful, more blissful. All right, so that's the end of our DLR homework. I hope you do all your homework because that's really important. And hopefully won't be a puppet next time you see me. Okay, I'm waving my hand. Bye.